What's up, everybody? Back for round number 3. Kind of just been getting at it today. Went and had the tires mounted up on the wheels. I've actually got them on the car. I got the caliper covers and everything on. That's the rear. See where the fitment is sticking out. Looks pretty good. Here's the front. But in the previous video I made, I was talking about these caliper covers when I did unboxing of my wheels. You can see they make a huge difference behind that wheel. Covers all that up. So, yeah, the fitment and everything's pretty good. I like how the wheels sit. The car definitely needs to be lowered. It's still sitting up a little bit now. I haven't moved it at all since I got it off the stands. So I'm gonna drive it around tomorrow, maybe just around the block a couple of times, bring it back in, measure it, see where it is. I know it's definitely gonna come down. That's without a doubt. The car's definitely coming down. I just want to see where it is once it settles from me having it jacked up and everything. So kind of just been running over the car with a buffer a little bit very quickly. I am gonna cut and buff it, all clay bark, cut and buff it, and ceramic coat it. But I did paint all my fender wells and everything while I had all the wheels and everything off. So I just kind of wanted to just run over it real quick to kind of knock that off. So until I get time to actually cut and buff it and ceramic coat it, you know, at least the body won't feel kind of rough from any residual overspray or anything. So, you know, just kind of been doing that, messing with the wheels, run over the car with a buffer real quick. So what I'm going to work on now is this cover right here for the convertible top. Now, when I went and looked at the car, you know, me and the guy were kind of going over the car, looking at stuff. So we put the top down, and he was kind of showing me how to do it, actually, because I really had no idea. So what it is, when you release this front, of course, the back, the hinge releases and this back pops up. Once you get all this out of the way, this cover right here pops up. You then put the top down inside and then close this cover. Well, he had this cover resting on his shoulder, and I mentioned, I said, you know, I'm surprised there's not like some sort of support, a bracket or something that comes up, because it just seemed kind of funny that you have to hold that up. So what it is, there's some shocks underneath right here. So it attaches here and it kind of just goes back here. The shocks are shot. So that's what I'm getting ready to do now. And I'm gonna try to get the phone set up and everything. So everything how it's done. I got the shocks right here. $19 for 2 of them. Looks like a very easy job. They're right here. You can see the shock. It's right there. So there's where, and they gotta pop that little clip out right there, and then there's another little clip like right there. One on each side. So looks like a pretty easy job, and I'm gonna attempt to do that now. And like I said, I'm gonna try to get the phone set up. We're doing this in one take. I don't have time for all that editing stuff. Everything I've been doing, last couple of videos I made, one take. So yeah, let me get the phone set up and we'll get started on that. So if anybody's got a convertible and they have problems out of that, maybe they didn't know what was going on, maybe this will help, you know, pop these shocks out. Really just get those 2 little clips out and it should come off. And yeah, let me get the phone set up and we'll get at it. So got the phone set up the best I could. I'm probably gonna get in the way when I go to get this clip out. I'm actually looking at my phone to try to find that clip. That's a little bit hard. So let me go ahead and pop this clip out right here. You just take a flathead and you pop that clip out. Once I get all this out, I'll show you a little bit better about what needs to happen. Basically, it's just a gas strut, so if anybody's ever changed anything like on a hood or, you know, something like that, that's all it is. They just got these little clips. Get this one out, and That one's turned weird. That's kind of aggravating. There we go. There we go. She just needed a little bit of love handling. Pretty easy to get to, just a little bit aggravating getting those clips out. So once you get that clip undone, this piece just pops out. Did that one? Yeah, that one closed back up on me. Hold on, let me get her out. There she is. Come on. Well, all right. Pop the whole clip off. It'll be all right. So, hood done fell on my head. So, you got those little clips, those little retainers. Just take your little flathead. Let me get some focus in there. Come on now. Take your little flathead, just stick it in there and pop that little clip out. The new shocks will have the same thing. You just get them loose. And once you put it on, you just take and you push them down, and it'll snap in place. So I did do a little bit of research on this. Those shocks, the new ones, they are extended. You will never compress that. This one right here, I probably can. Oh yeah, you should never be able to do that right there, never. Even a small one like this, you should never be able to push that down like that. So, like I said, I did a little bit of research, and what seems to need to happen is I will pop the back on, leave this up in there, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that side too so I can do it all at one time. Then you raise the hatch. Once you raise this hatch, you go in from this side and you just pop it onto the hatch, because the shock is actually extended at that point. Because like I said, you will never be able to compress that to get it on that arm. So, and you can't pop this with the trunk up, so you can't do it on this one and then try to push it towards the car to get it on the back or nothing. So yeah, let me go ahead and pop the other side off real quick. It's the same scenario, so I'm not going to worry about videoing that or anything. Same scenario. So give me 1 second and I'll be right back, and then we'll get that top loose, lift it up, and pop them front ones on. All right, that didn't take no time at all. I've already got the new ones. They're popped on in the back right there. You can actually just do it without having to undo that clip. They just pop on. And I've got it hanging down there. And same thing on the other side. So let's get this top broke loose, and we'll make this happen. All right, you see here what I'm talking about. So this whole hatch goes up. It's a pretty big hatch. It's very deceiving. And you can see it won't stay up. That's how it was before with those old shocks on it. All right, got you in the gimbal. Right here's the nub I need to hook to. So I'm gonna just grab that shock, find the hole, pop that puppy in. I bet you that one will probably hold it. Look at that. Look at that. Staying up, pimpin'. Staying up. Go ahead and knock this side out real quick. Simple job. Simple job. So there's a lot of little things like that on the car. Grab my flashlight. There's a lot of little things like that on the car that I'm trying to take care of and work out, and it's getting there. I pretty much got everything I need to tidy stuff up. So it's things like that. I always wonder why somebody deal with that. I literally went to Amazon, ordered those little gas shocks. Like I said, they were $19 for 2 of them, and now the hatch stays up. So you have people trying to lean in here with their shoulder and hold this up while they're setting the top down. I guess it works. I mean, you get the top down. I guess that's all that matters. But for an easy fix like that, I don't get it. Stuff like that baffles me. Why not go ahead and just fix it? I mean, that was easy. And, you know, I wasn't quite sure what to do right away. I just jumped on YouTube. There's videos on there of people doing it. You know, you could easily find information on how to do it. Looked at it, came outside, looked underneath my car. There the shocks were. I was like, well, all right, let me order some shocks. So now the hatch, go ahead and close it. I bet when I pop that button, she's gonna want to pop up on her own. Look at that. Boom. Boom. I love little simple, easy fixes like that. Let's look at that again. That's like a space shuttle canopy. Look at that. Slow motion. She's moving. She's gonna hit that point. She needs a little love tap. There she goes. Boom. I mean, of course, you don't want it flying up, but yeah, little simple fixes. So yeah, all right, there's that. I'll move on to the next project. I don't know how much more I'm gonna do today. It's getting kind of cold out here, and my heater actually just cut off. Yeah, I may just wrap it up on that one. I don't know. You know, people might not find this really that interesting. You know, whatever. Putting the car together. I'll kind of film what I can film. You can always fast forward or skip ahead. But yeah, she's slowly getting there. I'll do a video, you know, the wheels and everything. Probably once I can pull it outside. Because in here in the garage, you know, with the lights, it's really not doing what it should do. So, all right. Till next time, I appreciate y'all watching. I hope something's kind of informative. Somebody's getting something. I'm enjoying it. All right. Later.